reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Here is Davis. He dishes it to Okafor, and there's the foul. It goes on Grew hands. Here's Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Magic leading by 4. Here's McGrady. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 4 assists in the game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
It's Davis with the drive, and he dunks it down. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will. Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Wallace outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wallace has got 8 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Nelson from outside. Nelson with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
Man, that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish. Charlotte was not bad on the road last season. They had some good road wins, much improved now from where they were in years past, but still some room for improvement.
Davis kicks to Jackson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
The tray. And there's Gerald Wallace on the assist by Jackson. Wallace has got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And, you know, you go back to the year before when Charlotte had the worst road record in the league. And last year, just leaps and bounds ahead of that. And a lot of credit to that coaching staff and also those young players growing up and maturing a bit.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Davis dishes to Wallace. Back to Davis. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. Can't connect from short range. Yeah, Charlotte's 18 road wins tripled their total from 2013. But you knew, Steve, they would be better overall.
Well, really, it was their ability to tread water out on the road that gave them that 7th spot in the East. And just shows you how important it is to get road wins.
Gortat's checked in for Orlando. Anderson comes in for Jameer Nelson. Hardaway against Davis. Outside for Jackson. Okafor in the post, covered by Outlaw. The open shot from Jackson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy. That lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they are absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
Hardaway passes to McGrady. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he... Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Outlaw. Goes up again. Gortat misses. Here's Okafor. Jackson kicks to Davis. Wallace dishes to Davis. And that one's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Hornets on top.
Yes, guys, I've got Jameer Nelson.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jameer Nelson.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
On the court for the Hornets, they got Jackson. Wallace out there with Johnson. Then there's Davis, and it's Okafor in at the center, filling out the middle. We have to hand it to the Magic last year. They were a solid team when they played here in Orlando.
Yeah, and that would be indicative of a young team trying to find itself. Usually, a team in that rebuilding mode will play better at home.
The Magic went closer to 500 than you would expect here at home last year with a 19-22 record. Better than a fair amount of teams in the league.
Well, when you look at Orlando, when you play in front of your home crowd, you get a lift that really can act as a great equalizer for talent. And last year, I thought the Magic were able to make the most of playing at home and getting that lift from the crowd.
And they double up Davis. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Magic. Three-pointer, Nelson, and that one's good. Nelson's got 23.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and you know he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Here's Johnson, rebounded by Jameer Nelson. Nelson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. McGrady outside. Shoots. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Davis, the pass to Johnson. Rejected by Howard.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Nelson kicks to Outlaw. Launches a 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Here is Davis. 6 points for him. It's good from about 19 feet. Davis has got 8 points. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. No good with the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He
Gosh,
sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Oh, and here we go. Nelson's got it, the fast break chance. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Well, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Turkoglu comes in for Speedy. And it's a follow in for Hardaway. Here's Johnson.
Hammer time! Hammer time! Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Anderson, he's checked in for a follow. And it's Oladipo in for Nelson.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul.
Guys, that's his 4th giveaway. He really needs to be more efficient with the ball in his hand.
And Orlando making a change here. Anderson's checked in. From outside the arc. And it's good. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
And the Hornets call time here. Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker from outside the arc, and the Hornets miss again. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
And for the Hornets, that's huge, having a bit of a numerical guide as to who to target in free agency, because they aren't usually a big player in that respect.
Here's the 3. Pass to the Monster. Kicks it to Walker. Here's the Monster, defended by Anderson. The Monster passes to Walker. From past the arc, Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. Magic leading by 5.
And we know the Hornets definitely aren't as big a player in most free agent markets. That's pretty clear, small market team. They're usually at the bottom of the league in payroll. They are making the most of what they spend now with their analysis, so trying to level the playing field a little bit.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Magic.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the steals. I mean, they've really been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, really turning that into their advantage.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, the Magic weren't the worst team in the East last season, but in most years they could have been. Not a lot to be happy about with how they play.
Just absolute domination in this one for cool hands. 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Now, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in. Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, common wisdom among players is that it's better to be an unrestricted free agent than a restricted one. However, a recent study found that comparable players ended up making more money in restricted free agencies. Teams know they have to overpay to